Hello, 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 hello. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone watching live or pre-recorded. I am Joyce Rainbow, and this is the Joyce Rainbow live stream. And today, I will be working on this piece in ink, and I will be using something that's called the leader tones. What that is, oh, I just have a gun over here I can show you. I don't have anything taped down, I'm so sorry. I have these black rectangles here because the light box light pad might be a little bright. But they're basically like manga tones, but traditional. This one's super light, but see how they're like little half tones? I don't know if the camera can quite pick that up. This one's super light. But I'll probably be working with this medium tone today. But yeah, they're just like little dots, like if you were reading some manga. Here's probably a better, more visual demonstration of that. So you just put it there and you use an X-Acto knife and you know, shape it up. But yes, hello! Hello, we have Miko Bites in here and Wolfie Animates. Hello, hello, happy Friday to everyone hanging out in here today. It's the weekend. I love it. I love streaming on Fridays because everyone's just like ready to relax and just not be here or not be at work and take the weekend off to do whatever fun activities you have planned or not planned. But yeah, I think let me test out how bright that is. It's pretty bright, so I think I will put these on here for now. I do want a smaller light pad eventually to compensate for that, but for now we'll just use construction paper and masking tape. So I'll set that up real quick, and then I will also be using a 9x12 Strathmore Bristol vellum surface. It's a little just slightly toothier than the smooth surface that I typically use, but this was the only 9x12 that I could find, which is fine. I kind of like working on a little bit of a grit every once in a while. It gives it some personality. You're drawing some goofy little cats for a video. Oh, how fun. Do I have my goofy little cat in here? I think she left. She was hanging out with me all day today. Ball. She's very tiny, little 8-pound 40. Okay, so I'll be prepping this canvas. Getting it ready for the light pad and inking. I was undecided on how prepared, I guess, I wanted to be for this stream, because the past couple streams I've honestly spent more time planning for the stream or planning for the drawing that I'm going to do on stream than actually streaming the drawing, and it's been pretty busy. So I'm like, I don't think I have time for that this week. So I just found this image on Pinterest, and there's some days where I just want to, like, you know, low energy, like draw whatever I see on Pinterest, and then some stuff where I actually want to make like a Michelangelo piece of work or something like that. We can get close, but today is kind of in the middle. I decided, because I was like, this is a pretty cool image and I would like to do something fun with it, so it didn't take too long to put together, maybe like an hour. Oh, thank you. So actually the leaves, I was debating whether I wanted the roses or the leaves to have the leader tones on them, but I think I'm gonna put them on the leaves, and then I also made a last minute decision to put them on the clothing, but that's gonna be towards the end of stream, and I'm hoping that we're gonna have time to get there. We're probably gonna have time to get there. You know, so because I don't think inking this will take very long. The deleter tones will definitely take, I'm assuming will take longer than actually inking, because that's a lot of cutting out with an X-Acto knife. And it's a lot of, it can be quite precise. But it's very relaxing at the same time, so I really don't mind doing it. I haven't done it in a while. There are a couple pieces where I've done them before, but it's really not that hard once you get the hang of it. I think a little piece of advice is to not cut too deep. You don't want cut marks on your paper, or try to not do that as much. But even if you do, it's okay. Yeah, these past couple streams I've just been starting like straight after my new job, so it's like, hopefully I'm having time to get everything together. The leaf. The one leaf. I don't think I need this top one since the camera can't really see it. But yeah, for my bigger drawings, I've been really enjoying the 11x14 sheets, but I wanted this to be something a bit smaller. 9x12 it is. These are so thick. What's my favorite drawing that I have drawn? Oh my gosh, that's like so hard to answer. I've drawn a lot of things. So there's my favorite drawings. Oh, I don't have my website as a command. I need to add that. Oh, that's not even a link. Whatever. So that's my website, my web store, and I put my favorite drawings on there, and I think the top 3 I've made into apparel. So anything that's on a hoodie or a shirt, those are my favorites. I know that the anxious drawing was definitely one of my favorites, and a lot of people's favorites as well, and the meditation one. And the frog one was a very spontaneous project, so I didn't expect that to get like a lot of feedback. But it is really hard to choose because I have done so many drawings, and I feel like I have a wavering relationship with them too. There tends to be this cycle when I'm making art. It's like, oh man, it's gonna be such a badass concept, and then I'm gonna knock this out of the park, and then I work on it, and then the more I look at it, the more I start to hate it, and I'm just like, I just want to get this over with. And then I finish it, and then I'm just like, well, that wasn't as great as I thought it would be. And then give it some like weeks or months, and then I look at it again and I'm like, holy shit, like I actually did a pretty good job with this. So that's how things tend to be when it comes to that. I know, especially looking at my super old artwork, because not everything's a winner, but you know how artists are like hard on themselves, like I did all right. I can never give myself a 10 out of 10. It's just, I don't seem to be deserving of that. But maybe an 8 out of 10 at most. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do something risky. Or not, I don't know. I'm gonna have to move this over though. So what I'm trying to do is draw this damn circle perfectly. And I was gonna use a compass, but I hate compasses. I also have to find like the diameter of this stuff. So I can either use a compass and like risk it, or there's also a technique where you have a piece of cardboard or a piece of string, and then you just hold something down in the middle. I kind of like that technique better. I haven't really prepared for it though. thinking that I could use like a piece of construction paper. That might be okay. I know, and this circle was made digitally, and I cheated because there's a tool in Procreate where you can draw an imperfect circle and it'll make it a perfect circle for you. So, you know what? I think I'll do the risky way. Because I want to learn how to use a compass better. And you know, if we mess up, we'll just turn the paper over and do it the safe way. Or take another sheet. Because I don't know how much this paper has damaged it. So. I think I have to find the diameter. I'm like, I became an art major, so I didn't have to do math, but look where we are. So half of 28 is 14. That reads this way too. And of course, I get different results wherever I go. Okay, I think we did find her. Can't draw circles. I can draw so many other things. Okay, that's already a bad sign. It like slipped. I don't feel very confident with this. We're gonna just freehand the circle. So underprepared. What do I use? I hate drawing circles. You can make me draw a rectangle or a triangle. And I have like the sheet of circles, but there's none that big. Or I can find a really, really big jar. That's usually my answer. I think in the past I've just like freehanded the circle because I already have a guide here. I'll just freehand. Oh. That means I can't breathe. Is my tape the same size? This? No. Absolutely not. There's nothing in this room that is the size of the circle. Maybe I'll bring my cat in here. Be like, just sit and I'll draw around you. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Darn, I think we just ate from those plates. Like a saucer? One of those. I'll be right back. Okay, moment of truth. Dude, holy shit, that's actually not... That's pretty close, right? Right? I mean, it's a little big, but... good enough. Okay. Like, I knew there was gonna be something... Not bad, Joyce Rainbow. Now, I used my noodle. It just can't move. How am I gonna draw this circle under my hand? I don't know. Don't move. Okay. I was so scared because I just realized how slippery, what is this material? I'm blanking on the word, ceramics are. But, so I was like holding. Okay. See, look, a pretty good circle. 99% perfect. Yeah, it's a little bigger than the mock-up, but that's okay. You know what? That just means that we just gotta draw more flowers and stuff. Oh, the glazing. Yeah, the ceramic glazing specifically. Ceramic itself is pretty gritty, but the glazing makes it smooth. And it was just like, this is also a tilted surface. Hey, welcome in, Art Crumbs. So Art Crumbs is another artist here, art streamer here on YouTube, and they do manga. And yeah, you're here for a traditional manga art stream. I don't know if you've ever used leader tones, but I'm using some today. It's gonna be later on in the stream, but the leaders. Yeah, this stuff is pretty fun. And I just used a saucer after I panicked on how I could draw a perfect circle with ink. And it worked. And it worked. So step one, we got the saucer. You have, yeah, I would have assumed you have messed around with them quite a bit, because you do a lot of work with the leader tones in Procreate. Or no, you don't use Procreate, sorry, you use CSP, Clip Studio, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so Clip Studio, which when I first used Clip Studio, it was called Manga Studio. So it's good for that stuff. Okay, now I can like actually start with my hands. Yeah, I think I'll just put in like more leaves, because that's gonna be fun. And we didn't plan this out, but use that as a reference here. Because rose leaves are they have a very particular shape to them. They're kind of spiky. Saucy leaves. You did them forever ago, but they're so expensive to import right now. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know that I didn't know if there's any local retailers that have that. I wish you had a Kinokuniya. What is that? A Japanese? Oh, it's a store. Okay. So it's like a chain or like a franchise store. Got it. I'm wondering if that's the store in San Francisco, because I used to live in San Francisco and they have a wonderful Japantown and they have these really wonderful stationery stores with a lot of Japanese imports and stuff. So I wonder if San Francisco has one. I wonder if I've been to one before. I think they're in the States, right? These stationery stores. Maybe I'll give her some like thorns on her outfit just to give it a little more personality, because I just straight up like used a reference. Only made a little bit of changes, but I like making things mine. Oh, okay. Texas, New York, Chicago. Nice. Oh, California. Okay. Yeah, if it's not in San Francisco, there's probably one. I know that Los Angeles has a pretty good Japanese district too. Oh, there's one in San Francisco. Okay. Yeah, I love their Japantown. Like, I don't know, we don't really have a Japanese specific district here in Vegas. Vegas just kind of groups everything in Chinatown, which is dumb. So I'm like, no, there's like different types of Asian cultures. So, but San Francisco definitely like Japantown, Koreatown, Chinatown. Oh, Little Tokyo, that's what it's called. Okay. I've only been to, yeah, I totally forgot the district name, but I believe I've been there. I know that there's a revolving sushi place over there that I usually do that. Not usually, because I haven't done this in a long time, but the only times I've been there was after leaving like Anime Expo, when I used to cosplay at California cons a lot. I guess we have revolving sushi here too, but I heard the all-you-can-eat sushi is better. I have a friend coming into town soon. I'm gonna see if she wants all-you-can-eat sushi. She probably does. So we're gonna have to go. It's been too long. Incredible news. Going to sushi? Absolutely. That's actually one of the things that's been on my mind. with like her arrival, I'm like, now we gotta go to sushi. Oh shoot, I need... There's like this random ink smudging on here, but we can take care of that. Easy peasy. We'll do that towards the end. I know in the YouTuber Discord, somebody was talking about doing all you can eat or just eating sushi in general. Like, there's strategy. There's strategy, y'all, to eating all you can eat sushi, and I've figured it out. Because once upon a time, I was a rookie. It's like kind of like, you know, being hazed into it. Like, you gotta know your limit with all you can eat sushi, or else it's just gonna be trouble. I'll spare you the details, but yeah. So I think I first had all you can eat sushi like 10 years ago. I mean, this is like as an adult, because, you know, as a young child, people usually order for you. And I've gone to like one of those buffets where there's like there's sushi that's part of it, so that doesn't really count. But they have so much out here. And the killer mistake that I see people make is like ordering the huge deep fried rolls towards the end. And then I just see the look of dread on their faces, like, what did I do with my life? Because they charge you too. Like, most places will charge you, if not all, if you don't finish your plate, they'll charge you like $20. It's like, if you're paying for all you can eat, they expect you to like eat all of it. So yeah, the big rolls. It's like, oh no. But yeah, if you're doing any type of all you can eat, there's even like Korean barbecue is another popular one, but I don't do that one anymore because I don't eat red meat. But it's always best, like, if you work out, do your workout that day. Do like something heavy too. My best all you can eat sessions have been after weightlifting. It's great. And then avoid the salty and carby foods, because they're gonna try to be like, oh, eat this rice or this very salty I don't know, because all you can eat usually includes like appetizers and a bunch of other stuff, really. I mean, don't spare yourself from the enjoyment. Like, order that stuff if you want to, but like, just be mindful. Like, it's there to trick you. Trickery and sodium. Then yeah, order like a salad or some seaweed, something with fiber in it, because that keeps the metabolism going. Eat more. Little sips of water. Gotta look for the place that has the fish to rice ratio. So it's like some sushi places, it's like that much rice and that much sushi, or that much sashimi or fish. But you gotta make sure it has like a little bit of rice and a lot of fish. Those are the legit places. And yeah, I usually I don't order a lot of rolls when I do all you can eat. I just order a lot of nigiri, because nigiri a la carte is like $2 to $4, no, I would say like $2 to $4 per sushi, which is expensive as heck. I mean, I get it, but that's how I get my money's worth. I like the deep fried rolls. It really is. It's like sushi wrapped in sushi. Really. It's like twice as big as normal sushi rolls, really. But they are good, especially with like cream cheese in there. Well, like, even though my style of work isn't necessarily, not really like anime or manga, it is heavily manga and anime inspired because that's the stuff I used to draw a lot when I was in high school. And oh yeah, you were doing like an old art dig the other night when I was at your stream, Art Crumbs, and that reminded me of like, yeah, the old deviant art days or whatever. Like how our art has changed over the years. And I was like, yeah, I do want to do like a video or something like that at some point because it's definitely been quite a journey. I think I took drawing seriously in high school, but I was pretty good at like photorealism. Like I blended a lot and I knew how to take a reference photo and pretty much make it look decently realistic. I was pretty good at that stuff, but I really wanted to draw anime stuff, but I was terrible at it. I was so bad. And I was like, how do I combine skills from photorealism and like put them into anime, like make them look good? Because photorealism is like, in my opinion, it's boring. I mean, it's not boring to look at. Like, I respect it when someone does that as a medium, but I don't get enjoyment out of it. Like, that's why, I mean, this isn't a photorealistic piece, but like a lot of it is sourced from like a reference. So something I'm trying to do right now anyways is be more original with what I'm putting together, because I'm happier with the result when it's something that's more from me. But anyways, yeah, that was something. It's been quite a journey to like put that together, merge it, and somewhere along the way I've kind of like strayed away from doing manga and anime stuff. I've kind of picked up I think I was heavily inspired by more Western and surrealism art, and like, I don't know, I just kind of do like influences from different things I enjoy here and there. But as far as like the manga and anime aspect, I still really like the thin and delicate line art from anime and manga. So these pens, I love using Japanese pens. This one's a brush sign pen, and I've been using that recently. A lot of the pens that I've been using in the past, or prior to that, I've been using the Tachikawa pen. I've used this one a lot too, but I've put that down for a while because this one gives like very precise, fine tapered lines, but I've been wanting to do something a little more free-flowing and expressive, so this pen is great for it. But yeah, I know like Japanese culture, they love their pens and they have like pen conventions and stuff. Oh, when's your anniversary stream? Oh yeah, you did make a post about your anniversary stream. Oh, congratulations on how many years is it now? It's infreshing. I like that word. I'm gonna use it now. It's so infreshing, inspiring and refreshing. No, it really is. And it's nice too when you're like, man, I don't think I've improved at all. And then you look at your old work and you're like, okay, I have actually. So yeah, it's fun. And yeah, I moved out of my parents' place like 10 years ago, but they still live in the same city. So slowly over the years, they've been kind of like dumping my old stuff. Like, take it, get it out of here. Randomly, like, here you go. So I have to find places for it and stuff, but I do have a lot of my old artwork in there too. All right, fine. I just hate having stuff that I don't know what to do with, but I also can't. I don't have it in myself to give it away or throw it away, so it's just there. It's gonna be stuff that I'm gonna keep for the rest of my life and not know what to do with it. I'll at least make a YouTube video. Oh, the 31st. 5 years. Oh, okay, so Halloween. That's a Tuesday. Oh, okay. Oh, for your manga. Wow. Oh, that's a long time for like streaming and being on YouTube and even more so creating a manga. Awesome. Then you get to accompany it with spooky festivities. Song's fun. For your love. Oh, in 2018. So that's like what, 5 years? 2018 doesn't feel like 5 years ago. It feels like 2 years ago. Crazy. No, Art Crumbs is another artist that has left the Twitch. Well, I don't want to speak for you, but I know that like we were both in the same position where we started out on Twitch but decided YouTube was better for us. Like, join us, the dark side. I know, I'm like, stop it. It's not 2 years ago, or it's not 5 years ago. No way. Yeah, no, there's definitely like it was tough to move over. I was just like, man, this really sucks. But you know, I think you and I and a bunch of other people, YouTubers especially, know that there's some pretty good long-term benefits to it. So, hooray for us. Any leaves here? You were drawing a bird yesterday. That was so cute. My mom, she used to have so many birds, like lovebirds, parakeets, some cockatiels, and at one point she had 12 birds. Like that's when I lived with her too. So I lived. It was like my mom, my dad, and 12 birds. So many of them. But she took really good care of them. Like, she built an outdoor aviary for them. And then she would bring them outside whenever it was cool out and inside when it got too cold, and like respectively for the type of weather that was going on. Because they just kept having babies. So all these birds kept popping up. She would like feed the babies with a little dropper. Like, they're very loud though. I'm like, I can't do that many birds. I also have a cat, so. That's another thing. I really want a fish tank, like a freshwater fish tank, but I have a cat. He's kind of a punk. Cats usually are. Oh, now we have room to make like these little itty bitty leaves. I wasn't planning on putting them there, but it works out. Damn, I don't even know what my Twitch anniversary or Twitch, my YouTube anniversary would be, because I did like, I technically started my channel. Well, I got a YouTube account like 10 years ago, but I didn't really start making videos until early this year, and then I took kind of a bit of a break, and then I started again. So I could start it like when I stream. I first started streaming here in June. I did publish my first video in February. So maybe we'll just celebrate for like 5 months. However long that time is. Rose is so pretty. I love drawing roses. Really fun to draw, like a pattern. I'm excited to add the deleter tones later to the leaves. Yeah, like I said, I haven't worked with them in it's been a few years. They seem pretty easy. Just time consuming, but relaxing at the same time. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for stopping by, Art Crumbs. Have a good rest of your night as well. leaves here. I'll probably like just make her hair bigger to compensate all the space. Oh, this looks so cool so far. I love turning off the light pad to see what it looks like without the drawing. It's like layer on, off, off. I'm basically doing everything that people typically do digitally, but traditionally. And it comes to no surprise that I started out doing a lot of my art digitally. Well, I am a graphic designer and I did get my degree in that, but for a while I was just all digital. That was my medium of choice. Put some more texturing in the flowers just to emphasize that this is a flower and not a leaf, because they tend to get lost within each other. But I think once I put down the deleter tones, it'll make a difference. And her hair is gonna be black as well. How bright I can get this. Okay, that's max brightness. Hey, I gave her some eyebrows. Nice and thick. Kind of want it to curve a little. Here. There you go. Fixed it. And I was like, I need a water break. I'm gonna try to do that every hour. And here we are, 1 hour into the stream. Your water, everyone. Until I put Hydrate Bot back in. Probably move the hair out to here. I think at this rate we should be able to get the deleter tones in. At least start that before the stream ends. Maybe finish them too. It depends how many leaves I decide to put in. that's a good balance. And with this pen, I don't have to worry so much about smudging the ink. I'll just go ahead and do the bottom part now. I put this, gave her this half-assed braid. And the hands, I'm gonna try to reposition that a bit since we made the circle bigger. So I can have her pinky touching here instead. Matt Curio, hello. How are you today? Yeah, I think that hand position is pretty good. Take a, after I draw all the outlines, I'll go in with some thinner pens and do a little bit of detail, then do like a finer outline around the whole thing. do want to put a little bit of details in the hands. This might be too big for it. Brush pen, rather. By the way, thank you guys for stopping by on a Friday. And if you're enjoying this stream, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I'll add a little bit of shading here too, so the piece doesn't look completely flat. We'll do the same to the face, but not make it as heavy. So now it's just mostly shading in. We add some deleter tones. Probably should have erased that. That's okay. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the announcements I've posted in Discord. I've shared them in like Instagram and I think the YouTube community feed as well, but I will be streaming again next Friday, the 13th. I want to do like a really cool Friday the 13th piece for that stream. And then I'll be off for 2 weeks since I'll be at TwitchCon and then I'll be at Lightbox Expo, and then streams will resume in November. But yeah, I figure Friday the 13th will be like a fun, spooky theme stream, and can also be like a little Halloween celebration too. All of that will be shaded in, so I'm going to switch over to the Copic. There you go. I don't like making the shading on the face too heavy. Maybe I can make it like on the neck a little heavier because before we get too crazy. The shading on the hand is a little heavy. Wait, could look more dramatic. See if I could clean up this area here. I was like, where'd he go? I did make a video about how to fix inking mistakes, by the way, so which is my latest video. And if anyone out here is doing like any October inking challenges or just likes to ink in general, I'm sure you'll probably find it useful. I've actually been enjoying after exploring my options, I've been enjoying using the X-Acto knife more. And it's pretty forgiving because bristle paper is very, very thick. I wanted to do this before I went crazy with the ink. I'm already starting to. Might do that to the hairline up here too. We'll see. Kind of looks like a leaf too. Maybe we'll leave it. Also wondering exactly how transparent these. Oops, sorry. I can put deleter screens technically over shaded areas like that too. Back to inking. I want to bring out this, excuse me, silhouette of the leaves and the flowers. I miss my cat jams, my dog jams. I think we can put BTTV. Well, it's literally called Better Twitch TV. I think. So I guess not. I also wish that YouTube chat, you were able to go to someone's YouTube page by clicking on their name. Because Twitch was really good about that. And I was like, oh cool, there's like some other artists I've seen in the chat, but it's really hard to look at their page because I can't click on it. when I'm shading, it's like, is this a flower or a leaf or is this hair? I don't know. Looks really good over here though. I'll do more of that. Did my stream window change or move? When did that happen? Oh my gosh. What the heck? I think the camera just resized. Aw. Oh, there's a cat. Sorry, let me move it back. It was like way closer. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Huh. And there you go. Sometimes my Logitech resets itself. Maybe I just have to close the thing, the application that uses it. And my cat is really trying to get in here. You've been in here all day, cat. Put a little bit more shading here. I might do some more shading in the jacket. Turn this into a like headband thing. I'm like super winging it today. I've had a long week. Okay, fix that. I'll put a little bit. I'm not gonna like completely shade the jacket because we were gonna put deleter over it. I will make the lines thicker. Tighten up some of the shading. It's an Edward. What's up, dude? Happy Friday to you. How was your week? Yeah, just wrapping up the inking part of this drawing, but I think we're about to add some deleter tones. It's a long week. Freaking same, dude. Same. And I have a long weekend too. It never ends. This whole month. It's a long month. We're just getting started. Oh, you gotta be in the office. Yeah, I expected Monday to be a holiday, but it looks like everyone's working that day, so I guess not. Yeah. Not even sure if I'm going to G2E because we're probably going to be busy. But hey, your birthday is coming up. So there's that. Just leave the circle as is. I worked so hard for this circle. I worked so hard for finding a tool for this circle, rather. Oh, that's tomorrow? Crap. Oh, this week, so maybe. Your birthday! Damn, I didn't even realize it was October. Maybe I have so much to do. Like, my whole weekend is like... So I'm joining bachelorette festivities. And part of it is going to a Saw themed escape room. So Miko and I have been watching all the Saw movies. Like, we've seen all 9 Saw movies this week, and then we're gonna see Saw in theaters tomorrow. And then like part of the festivities is also I'm also seeing a zombie burlesque show. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, if we don't catch you there, we'll catch you at the Lightbox. We're hanging out all weekend long. Your brain would be dead? Why? All of them. That's pretty much what we did. We just marathoned them. They're like TV shows. You can, because they're only 90 minutes long, and then it's like each movie builds from the last one. That's how it was to me. Good. I'm excited. I heard Saw 10 was pretty good. So it's just stressful. I think it's pretty fun. Yeah, we just binged it. We watched like 2 movies a night. Except for the Chris Rock movie. I'm like, what the heck? Why would they do that? Chris Rock movie was really dumb. We didn't expect them to be in it. We're like, okay, cool. All these movies are like sequential and they make sense. And then there was like Chris Rock, like, and it was just all Chris Rock. So that one, that one really sucked. But had fun with the rest of them. Okay, is it the leader time? I think. I'm just gonna like cut out large shapes. And then use the X-Acto knife. You never saw Spiral? Don't. You don't need to. It has nothing to do with the Saw plot at all. And it's just Chris Rock making jokes the whole movie. And trying to be like a pop comedy special. Which, like, I don't even think he's that funny, honestly. So... yeah, just skip it. And ironically, that was the only movie that I paid for on Amazon, because the rest of them were free, or I had some sort of deal where I got them for free. So just don't. You don't need to watch it. But yeah, the rest of them, lots of fun. Lots of fun. Like, maybe I'll leave the camera here, but I'll set up the phone camera too. Like film videos at the same time. Not easy. Yes, we got the leader. Yeah, I haven't used it in so long, and I was like, you know what? This would be fun. Like, the leader leaves. Manga Tones IRL. Yeah, I saw a long time ago, my friend drew a Lucas from Earthbound. Was using the leader tones, and this dude's like really good. Like he doubts his ability to draw really good things, but use the leader tones and it looks so good. Use it for your drawings yesterday. Oh yeah, I used some deleter stuff too. It looks really good with your work. You do a lot of black and white stuff. Like a little video showing it off. Deleters, I have several greens. Little cat on them. That's pretty much how you use it. On the back, place the leader screen with a backing in place. And use a knife to cut it out. I have to like use I have a little spatula thing. I can use that. It is fun. Where? Oh, here it is. I have this thing. So you can use this little like thing to to like pat it down. Okay. I feel like I want to be so conservative with my material, but I really don't need to. I have enough. Just cut out like little squares at a time, see what happens. Shit. I should probably tape down this drawing too. So it doesn't go sliding everywhere. Yeah, I want to, I only have the ones that are pretty evenly toned out everywhere, but I want to play with the gradient ones. I think gradient halftones look really, really cool. I can get rid of these too. I'm not using the light board anymore. Been using all that big leaf. I'll do that. Just peel it off. And oh, that was a lot less leaf than I thought it was. Maybe I'll just do it for these two. Shoot, I almost covered a third leaf, but I didn't. Use my X-Acto knife. That keeps falling out. A better way of securing it into place. And it's pretty thin, so it's easy to cut. See, I have an hour left into streaming. At least I was able to start it. I don't know if I'll be able to finish. What am I doing this weekend? Tomorrow we're watching the Saw movies. We have some cleaning to do. I'm doing bachelorette festivities. Doing some workout classes. But yeah, that's what the Saw escape room is for. All Saw. I just kind of ran out of TV shows to watch, so I'm just watching Saw. Yeah, we have a lot of cleaning to do. And like Miko's been working on tabletop RPG projects. Oh, he's not just playing them, he's making them. Yeah. Well, delete or leave, that looks tight. It is hard to see from far away, but... Go. Mork. That game looks so cool. Where I'll put all my deleter trash. Still use the tiny scraps, actually. I'll do that. I'll use them for tiny leaves. Nothing's going to wait. Oh, for your birthday? Oh yeah, I didn't know if you were moving forward with that or not. So you are doing stuff. That's cool. Little zines. Like zombie dice. The game played at the end of the night when nobody has any brains left. That's so funny. Yeah, we should be free. I don't think we have... I think that's like the one weekend where there's like actually no plans. Drunk Quest. Drunk Quest is terrible. I have never finished that game. Period. Because they make you drink too much. I've either just drank too much or I've dipped out. I know, I'm like, there apparently is. I mean, it's like, it's basically Munchkin, right? Like, you can, there's an ending to Munchkin. Fuzzy. Early morning, oh my god. I remember those days. Rage until the morning. I know, me neither. I'm like, I need to go to bed. Too much pizza. Exactly. Too much. Too many toppings. That should be fun though. And I haven't hung out with your wife in a long time either, so it'll be good to see her. Crap. Stay on the paper! One thing I don't like about fleeters is they're not sticky enough. Like, I did one piece with like a lot of little fine lines and swirls in it, but it was hard to keep it on the paper. It's not sticky enough. She goes on her rampage? Your wife? Man, didn't think she was the rampaging type. Maybe we'll do all the big areas and then save the little areas for last, because that can be anything. Oh, of trying to get people. I see. She's an influencer. God, you're both the same. But yeah, I can see her doing that. It's all the tiki drinks, man. It's always the tiki drinks that get you the most messed up. There is this Sky Bar at the hotel we stayed at in Amsterdam for our honeymoon. And it was amazing. It was just like you sat and it was like right next to the window. So if you're afraid of heights, it's not great, but I love heights, so it was awesome. Anyways, all their drinks were like tiki drinks. And it was like I can't even finish one drink without feeling woozy. Because I'm a bit of a lightweight. I don't drink so much anymore, so sometimes I can just take one drink. Especially a tiki drink. No, I remember our tiki bar days. You are. The tikis, oh no. Man, that's trouble. I know, those golden tiki drinks, I'm like, I can't hang. Freaking Dole Whips or whatever. Yeah, I can tell. Oh yeah, and there was Frankie's too. That one was also another fun tiki bar. Yeah, good times. I haven't been to a bar in so long, actually. Like, it's probably been... I feel like it's been over a year. I think the last time we were at a bar was for our honeymoon. It's too very strong. I know, it's always awesome when they hook it up. Oh, the bar? So weird because there's two different chains in Vegas. There's the bar, and then there's bar, which stands for born and raised, which is different from the bar, I think. And then there's just bars. But I think it might have been the one that we've been to just like mid, like for lunch during our shifts. Just to eat, yeah. I know, I miss like Yard House on a Tuesday at noon. That was always the best, like going to Yard House. Yeah, it's most of them are. Well, technically, no, we went to 595 on, I don't know if you've been to 595 Craft Kitchen, but that's probably the one. It's more of like a craft beer place, so I guess it would be like a bar, but they have really good food, and we also just went there for food the other day, so I guess like that counts as a bar. But yeah, I love their food. And I'm not that big of a beer person either, but I do really like their beer. Like if I were to drink beer, I would go there. I know, Yard House. Shit, did I throw away? I'm trying to like save my little scraps. I'm so silly. They're probably not as sticky anymore, that's why they keep falling off. Dude, I'm not gonna finish this tonight. That's fine. That's fine. I think I just wanted something chill to do for stream because I've had a long week. Like, cutting things is chill. I know, I'm like the conservative. I'm trying to be really conservative with my stuff. as Filipinos are, we like to save everything. Get it from my mom. She hates wasting stuff. Like, why'd you throw that away? Hey, Hotflow! Welcome in. How are you? Oh yeah, I just picked up your return package, so I'll send you a message probably this weekend or early next week, just to sort that out. But I have it. It's with me. 19 days. What happens in 19 days? Random deleter scraps. Oh, I bet. Like, I wish the stuff was like super sticky though, instead of like half-ass sticky. It just falls off. Oh, you worked 19 days, so it's not in 19 days. Thank goodness. I'm like, I don't want you to go another like 19 days. I feel like everyone has been so busy lately. I don't know. What is it? Is it the moon? What's going on? No, but yeah, I'm definitely feeling like it's been super busy for everyone. I think because summer's over. Everyone's like, okay, back to work. But I'm glad you're finally free. No more work. Goodness. Man, what do you plan to do with your newly allotted free time? Sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna sit there until my free time's over. And it always sucks when that happens. Not doing their jobs, lame. Caitlin. Do that for someone else. Probably stupid. Your weekend going hammock camping. Oh, that sounds fun. Fishing and oh wow, that sounds really relaxing. I'm glad that you're giving yourself that time. Man, that sounds like definitely the way to go for recovery. The lighting? Oh, like this whole. Thank you. Yeah, I wish that the tapestry was more visible because I'm working on getting this room more organized. But I have like a little cosmic rainbow going on. That's if you were talking about this lighting. I don't know if you're referring to a different lighting. But I'll just assume it was because I do enjoy this lighting. Dang, I have to see pictures when you get back because I gotta live vicariously through that. It's finally been hiking season again too. So maybe next weekend when we have more time we can go on a hike. We'll see. But I got new hiking shoes. So I'm super pumped for that because the old ones I've had for a while and they were giving me blisters, so Like an interrogation room? This is like the prettiest interrogation room. It's like purple and there's fairy lights. Like, it's not very interrogating. Trust me, I watched 9 Saw movies straight. I know what an interrogation room looks like. And I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil, so there's that too. What's our dinner plan? Straight to the food. I know, right? We're gonna try this new taco shop because we haven't had a lot of luck finding something we vibe with, but it's more of a meat place. And there's like, so I don't think my dinner is gonna be very good, but I think Miko's dinner is gonna be good, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, so, because the meat part does look good, but I don't eat that, so I'll just get my like rice and bean tacos. I'll get some chips actually. I'll see how the chips are. If the chips are good, then we'll call it a win. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, they were a lot of fun. I didn't expect to like them at all. I was like, I don't understand what all the hype is. But we are seeing the 10th one tomorrow, since that's the one currently in theaters. But we just binged them. We watched like 2 of them per night. Because it was like watching a TV show, because each movie builds upon the other one. Well, the one was Chris Rock we absolutely hated, because we don't even know why Spiral was a movie. We hated that one. And ironically, that's the only one that I paid for on Amazon. The rest were free. I'm like, I want my $3 back. I know it's only $3, but I feel scammed. Yeah, there's no... Well, there's actually another place with jackfruit stuff that I do want to try. It's a chicken spot. But I think that's more of like a breakfasty place. But yeah, this shop is like, usually taco places have more vegetarian items, but, or seafood, but this one's all like beef and chicken. So it's like, all right, we'll see. But you know what? I've had Taco Bell's potato tacos the other day, and I was really amazed by them. I was like, holy shit. I'm not even into fast food at all, but these are the best. So maybe they'll be like that. Yeah, those rooms are always so grimy. Like, how does this look like an interrogation room? I do have to like keep the camera kind of low. I wish it was higher because it is cutting my head off. But if I move the camera any higher, you see like the lamp there, so that's why there's kind of like that harsh. Well, I do have another light over here. Actually, I forgot to turn that on. Yeah, I've been pescatarian since 2020. So the only time, well, just because like I don't really care for it, but I do on rare occasions. Like I do when I travel, I'll eat meat, and whenever I go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, I'll have chicken and waffles because Roscoe's is amazing, and it's 4 hours away from here, so I don't get to have it much. And I don't regret it every time. Spot lamp. The light I turned on probably helped. I just forget to turn that one on. I forget that it's there. It's probably like less interrogation-ish. Oh yeah, I'm like, we might... There's a possibility we can go to Roscoe's when we go to Pasadena. I haven't looked it up. I haven't looked it up how close it is, but maybe we'll see. think that's a leaf. I don't know. Whatever I want to be a leaf, that's a leaf. And the jacket will have halftone. I kind of just want to cut out the circle. No, that'll just look like she's decapitated. We'll leave it. Too many Saw movies. And now I'm ready for Saw Escape Room. I think I've been to 3 escape rooms, and I've only passed one of them. Because I'm an overthinker. Yeah, those are 2. Well, I mean, I did them with groups too, so it wasn't just me, but the one that I passed, it was like really, really easy. It was stupid easy. But this one's probably the scariest escape room I'll go to. There was one where I think there was 5 or 6 of us, and they put pillowcases over our heads and like chained us up. It was like a scary one, but I didn't feel like it was that scary. Like, we went in and it was completely dark. They threw flashlights in there, so we had to use the flashlights to find the clues. And they put one of our friends in the closet, so we had to find the key to unlock him. I'm like, dude, that sucks. I don't want to be the person in the closet. The movie's physical props. Yeah. They're so much fun. I was like, how does Jigsaw have time to do all this? How does he have time to study everyone, make all these props, do all this shit? I mean, they answered some of those questions in the later movies a little bit, but still. I'm like, this guy had so much time on his hands. Get to play a game. It's worth saving. A little piece right here. That's what I have to do. I have to immediately use it so it retains its tackiness. That's the strategy. Oh shit. Stay. I mean, I like that it does this, so it's easy to move around if you make a mistake, but easy to come off. I think they're not meant for little things like this. They're meant for big areas to block off. We did like a third of the leaves. Omu rice? What is omu rice? You might splurge and put a burry block? Whoa, I don't know any of these things. but I think you should do it. I don't know what it is, but I think you should do it. Oh, a curry block. Okay, yes. Yes, that sounds amazing. Yeah, we had Japanese curry the other day. It's really comforting stuff. We usually only eat, like, they give you such big servings. And Miko gets the beef curry and I get the tofu curry, like tofu katsu. And I'll do this one over here, actually. They give you like these big servings. And I usually eat them like half now, half later. I love when I get to do that with restaurants, by the way, because it just saves so much money. I'm like, okay, you buy a $15 meal, but it's huge and you can eat it in 2 sittings. So, but we were just so hungry that night. We just ate the whole thing, but I was so stuffed. I was like, why did I do this? It is. I used to make curry at home, and I was experimenting with seitan, which is like, because I was experimenting with vegan food, like what recipes I can make, but I don't think I like seitan very much, or at least the recipe I was using. Oh no, I was doing it for this leaf. There you go. But the curry itself is really good. Like the instant curry stuff. I'll go back to filming some stuff here. Such a comforting meal for fall. I think I want to start making some minestrone again. Bring some soups back into fall. There's potato. Oh yeah, that's how I usually make mine too, but I don't add the bouillon cube. I might try that next time. Or maybe I do. I don't remember. So easy to make. Yeah, it was actually pretty simple. Like surprisingly. Let's stay. Oh yeah, we also watched, well, I guess I watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I've actually never seen that movie until last night. Yeah, Miko fell asleep immediately. Like, whoa, this movie is pretty cool. Of course, when I'm filming on my phone, it messes up. Oh my god. The fat piece of deleter too. Why? Why are you like this? Okay, good enough. Yeah, that movie actually had some really good props for the 80s, I was like, holy crap, this is actually like, I didn't expect the props to be that good. It looked like a meow wolf in there. An immersive art exhibit. Alright, be honest. If you were walking in the middle of the wilderness and you found a giant clown tent, would you go inside? Or would you be like, no? Knowing me, I probably would. I'm the type of person that would. No way. Yeah, I'm glad you're with me then, because you're gonna knock some sense into me. Be like, don't do that. I'll be like, it's not. What's the worst that can happen? It's cool. It's an art exhibit. Oh really? Oh, that's probably like it was actually had more quality to it than I expected. I mean, after seeing that movie, I would probably have my reservations, but in general, I'm the type of person to just, yeah. Oh, true. Yeah, it makes a difference if you're armed. Okay. Yeah, maybe. But I mean, like, how often do you see a giant tent in the middle of the wilderness? Like, with lights and stuff. I was like, that looks so cool. Now I am ready for tacos, but we'll give it another like 20-25 minutes. Get some honest work done in this stream. All right, next. I just wish I had eaten popcorn while watching that movie. Perhaps I realized that. That's actually when I realized you were asleep, Miko. I was like, hey, we should make some pop. Oh, okay. You're like knocked out. That would have, keep you awake, yeah. I didn't realize it was a popcorn movie until I realized it was a popcorn movie. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is a popcorn movie. Like, Literally. You know, I wasn't sure if I had seen that movie or not for a while because I kept getting it confused with Mars Attack, which I know I've seen that one. It's kind of in the same nature though. Aliens, weird stuff. I think Mars Attack came later though. Yeah. Oh. Get some close-up shots in there. That piece. That back. That's just love. Shit. There's over here. And you keep on thinking that's just love. That's just love. I would never let you down. That's just love. And you keep on thinking that's just love. That's just love. And you keep on thinking that's just love. That's just love. There you go. That's just love. Me? Well, we are on Saturday. We are going to see Saw 10. Oh my gosh, it's still like freaking 90s out right now. It's been hot. Ugh. But yeah, on Saturday we're gonna watch Saw 10. We have a bunch of cleaning to do this weekend too. And then Sunday and Monday I have bachelorette activities that I'm gonna be attending. Part of that is the Saw escape room and zombie burlesque show. So yeah, fun stuff. These leaves are coming along. That's a leaf right there too. I know, be one of the girls. This is my first, well, I'm not part of the wedding party, but this is my first, like, my first time experiencing bachelorette festivities, but it's more of like the bride is a horror movie buff, so it's like just centered around that. Nothing crazy. Except for Saw. That's what inclined me to watch all 10 movies. Well, soon to be 10. Leave. It is late though. That's true. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by, and you made it. You survived all those work days. Goodness. Have fun camping and painting and fishing and all that fun stuff. Can't wait to hear about it too. How am I gonna cut this? Okay, that might have been good enough. Looking at this deleter sheet, I'm like, why is it cut all funky? Now I know. There's a tiny leaf right there too. Or I can do these two. What are these two? I cut off a big chunk, so. I'll still have enough for this bottom part here. I should. Like, now it's just gonna look really weird if I don't do that. good peel. This one still has a bunch of stuff left. Probably use excuse me. That's the last sleeve on this side. And then there's a few more over here. May or may not get to. Probably not. I have a feeling this little guy is not gonna stay on. It happens sometimes. Yeah, it's already starting to move around. It's so small. I'll just put a giant book on top of this when I'm done. The heaviest book I could find. Or books. might go in there and like, yeah, there's still some ambiguous petal slash leaf things just to break up the white pattern in here. I will do that some other time. This might be my last one or the next one after this, we'll see. Finish this whenever I have time to finish it. I don't know when that's gonna be with how things are going. I haven't finished my drawing from last stream either because there's some stuff I had to experiment with before I commit to doing it on paper, like fluid mask, and trying to see how well Bristol handles. Fit on that one too. And that will for real be my last one of the night. That way I know which ones to do on that side. Well, that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will hopefully see you guys next week, October 13th, doing a special Friday the 13th stream. It's gonna be a surprise. You know why it's gonna be a surprise? Because I don't even know what it is yet, but so it's gonna be a surprise for everyone. But I do love working on Friday the 13th themed art. So I just know it's gonna be fun. And once again, yeah, thank you for joining. And if you haven't yet, please check out the links in the description. I have my web store where I sell prints, apparel, and I have holographic stickers for sale. Also our Discord server, if you want to join our community, that's also in our in the description link as well, where you can share all your lovely creations, whether it be cooking or painting or whatever you like doing, going outside, doing stuff. And yeah, with that, I will see you guys next week. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to this channel, especially so I can be updated with some more of my content. All right. Good night, everyone. Take care.